Hello and welcome to Scenes from the Hat Online. We have returned from our Mall of America extravaganza, and it was beautiful. It had so much who and ray, the crowd went wild. Well, I think they were kind of wild when, we got there, but that's okay. That's another story. We are Scenes from a Hat Online. We are here online every Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. You can find us here. I am your host, Jay Sterling, but more importantly, I am joined by Miss Marissa Thomas, John Bickford, Jeremy, and Mark Olson as the Beaver. I just want to say, if the timing worked out on that, Mark, it was really good. You timed it just perfectly when I saw the thing flip around.
He's been vaccinated.
Yeah, he's on the patch. It's a Guinness patch, Yeah, I was on the Leinenkugels patch, but I got better. So, welcome to the show. We are going to start right now. I'm going to put my clipboard down and grab the hat. Our first game of the evening is Caption This, and it says so on this fancy, wonderful card that you too can have if you send $9.95 to the address at the bottom of your screen. Caption This is our first game, and the way this game works is that in between his bouts of insomnia, our producer pulls images online and he posts them for us, and we make captions for them. Now, this is a game that you, the audience, can also play. When you see these images, by all means, send a text. I'll get it. If I remember, I'll read it. Life will be good. We have never seen these. The only person who has is our producer. So, without further ado, they say en France, Mr. Murphy, caption this. Marissa.
What was your name again?
Jeremy.
I'm glad it was good for you.
John.
Yeah, I don't think he's breathing.
Marissa.
Okay, you're passed out. That took like 2 minutes.
Mark.
I don't know if I'm going to come through very well. My screen is really weird. Stop singing that song.
Yeah, I get it. Marissa.
I think we're getting a little old for brothers and sisters to sleep in the same bed.
Mr. Jeremy.
Oh, I can still feel the Listerine.
From Jason Delamater of the fan base. What are you doing here, Dad? Freaky.
Young.
Mr. Bickford.
Yeah, just because my mom married your dad, I don't know. Jay?
What did you mean when you said most stepsisters and stepbrothers in porn are mostly stepbrothers and stepsisters? Miss Marissa.
Okay, seriously, have you heard of a toenail clipper?
Dude, that is not an aria. John.
Yeah, I'm never drinking that much Jägermeister ever again.
Oh.
Mark.
What is that dog doing to you?
No, Murph, I'm not going to read that. Oh. Marissa.
Babe, that's cute, but I don't think this is the remote.
Jeremy.
Her lifelike doll just didn't live up to the rating on Amazon.
Okay.
Quit faking it. I'm over here. John?
Yeah, well, they say it happens to everybody, but I don't know.
Marissa?
Are you gonna give me a towel? Rude. Rude.
If we're gonna go
I've
there,
heard. I've heard.
why am I in the wet spot?
Oh my God.
Jeremy.
You want to pay extra for what?
Marissa.
The fact that we're still both wearing our shirts, like, are we losing some romance?
John.
Oh, really, dude? We came to this hotel to have sex.
Marissa.
Quit thinking about your video games.
Nice. Okay. Oh, all right, we'll do one more, then we'll move on. John.
Yeah, two can think of baseball games.
All righty. Next image. The leaves. Wow. Jeremy.
Mrs. Thompson, please take up your child in detention.
John.
Yeah, so this guy just called me mommy and then fell asleep.
Marissa.
I knew nepotism was evil.
Jay?
Steve's holding a meeting. Must stay awake. John.
One of these three is not getting the job.
Jeremy, did you have one? You?
Nope.
No? Okay. All right. Miss Marissa.
Dude, give him a break. He's a stripper by night.
I hope that Scotch Guard I put on my coat works. John.
Oh, yeah, and then I came into the bedroom and there he was.
Marissa.
Okay, I told you I'm not a cuddler, bro.
Jeremy.
Agent Half Ton, could you please wake up and give me the codes?
John.
Yeah, I keep pushing him back, but that lady over there just keeps pushing him back.
Back. Mark.
God damn it. I sat next to the guy with man spread problems again.
This guy on my shoulder hasn't been breathing for 10 minutes. John.
And here's the point where I slowly slip the briefcase out of his hands and then I'm off.
Right. Mr. Mark.
Are you going to give him mouth to mouth? Are you?
And the lady saying, nothing to see here. La, 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 la. I don't know anything. All right. I think we're good. Oh, one more and then we'll move on. Mr. Jeremy.
He's still alive. I can smell the burp of the Reuben.
That's
Rachel.
obviously accurate. On that one, we get more hands. John?
Yeah, seeing these two together really made me lesbian.
Marissa?
Okay, John, and this is why you shouldn't drink that much Jägermeister anymore. No more redheaded sluts. Or the drinks.
We'll move on. Murph, next image, please.
Mr. Bean.
I have that video when it first came out on VHS. All right. Who's got one? Miss Marissa.
Dude, stop trying to flirt with the host.
I see you. John.
Yeah, Mr. Bean does Clockwork Orange.
It's hard for me to think of something because I've seen this bit. Mark.
Put your goddamn arms down up there. I can't see.
Marissa.
Thyroid eye disease is no joke.
Jeremy.
3:30 in the morning. My favorite stripper's making her last run.
John.
And now I have placed the invisible binoculars up to my eyes.
I had one, Jeremy. Yours was very close to mine. And here we are modeling some mascara. I thought it was funny. Marissa?
Dude, yeah, it's 3 a.m. Time for the guy with the suitcase.
John?
It's a curse. I'm under a curse.
From audience member Rachel Young, is that a penis? Get it? Tell me. Okay, that's funny, right?
I don't know what they look like.
What are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm just.
I am crushing your head. I am.
Say, oh, bam.
All right, John, did you have one?
That was
Or was that actually your one?
Yeah, I was like,
really?
I'm crushing your heads.
Oh, I got the idea based on what Jeremy was doing. Oh, well, well, great minds think alike. No, don't.
So, yeah. Or drink alike.
Okay. Looks like there's this is the normal scenes from the hat audience. There's really only two types. Anything else? Mr. Jeremy.
Me trying to watch an episode hosted by Nathan Block.
Oh, you. Nice. Yeah.
Don't make me spit good booze out now.
Drool.
Okay. That was a winner chicken dinner. We'll end it on that. And what would the theme for this evening be?
Goose.
What?
Insomnia?
John, if you got something?
Oh, I was just saying that's Nathan Block. I had an 18th birthday.
Yeah, right, John. Try
Good night. Good night.
16 in Minnesota.
Whoa. What happened to Marissa?
No.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Back on track. Back on track. Theme. Anybody got a theme?
I said insomnia.
Okay.
I could fall asleep anywhere.
All right.
Sleep
Stop the theme.
issues. Oh, sleepy time.
All right.
That's my favorite tea.
I can read the cookies. I got to flip them upside down. All right, at the bottom of the hat. All right. Next image is going to be of me pulling a card out of the hat. And we have Changing Lines is game number 2. Changing Lines is game number 2. And the way Changing Lines works is that we have two wonderful performers by the name of Marissa and John, and they are going to enact a scene. And throughout the scene, I'm going to yell, change. And the last word or sentence or some portion of their phraseology, they have to change into something either completely different or somewhat associated. Now, if you were at the Mall of America, you would have seen this live, and it's really great. I'm telling you, just saying, you missed out. But we'll be returning to another live stage soon. Shh, we're not saying where yet. It's a secret. Shh. So, Changing Lines. Your scene is Marissa and John.
Yes.
You two are members of a sleep study. Members of a sleep study. All right. And while that sinks in, I'm going to hit the buzzer. Marissa, why don't you start us off with Changing Lines?
Dude, are you asleep?
I was.
How do you sleep in here?
Well, I took a whole lot of Quaaludes before I came in.
Change.
I took a book and I just laid it on my head, and that put me right to sleep.
Change.
I put my foot in cold water, and then in warm water and cold water, and then I just peed myself to sleep.
Bro, you're not from Minnesota, are you? I hear that accent.
I'm from nowhere and everywhere.
That's deep.
Mm.
That's very deep. That's very philosophical. In fact, at night, I can't really sleep because I ponder the mysteries of the universe. What is really in Nutella?
Change.
How do bras really hold boobs up and yet hurt your back so bad? It's deep. It's deep.
I have often pondered that myself. I mean, it's research. It's research is what it is.
Well, part of the research, it kind of like I signed up for this because they're paying us and everything, and they want to like watch us sleep and snore and fart ourselves awake, all that fun stuff. But it's kind of rough being a lab rat. You know what I mean? Like, I want to pick my wedgie, but like they think I'm asleep, so it's going to be weird if I'm like sleep picking my butt. Are they going to document that?
Change.
If I totally pick my nose in my sleep and wipe it on the pillow, like, do they dock me points?
Change.
What if I need to restuff the Christmas goose? Like, how the hell do I find the way to the bathroom in the dark, dude? This is rough.
Yeah, well, to be quite frank and honest, which similar, I have not seen anybody with any kind of diploma and all their IDs look different. Like the ink looks different. I don't know about this place, but
you think you got chipped? You know how I ended up in here? There was a really hot guy that invited me to sleep. Like,
Change.
I thought it was a totally different kind of study. I wore my good underwear.
Change.
I shaved my legs.
Change.
I washed my hair.
Change.
Dude, it's been a long time. I followed him here. Like, am I even registered?
Oh man, you're preaching right to the choir, man. I mean, all those things, I've done all those things.
You saw the hot guy too?
I'm sorry, what?
You saw the hot guy too?
Well, I don't really judge so much. I guess, you could consider him to be hot. I mean,
Well, he sure held in a personality.
Oh yeah, I didn't even talk to him because he walked by, threw a towel at me, and then walked on.
Change.
He walked in, snapped me in the head, and said, "Wake up, soldier."
Change.
He walked in, and he wasn't wearing nothing but a smile.
He was polite enough to give you a towel.
And seeing. Marissa, you gave me you've never heard before.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she threw a towel at him and it never hit the floor.
From the Christmas goose.
Yeah, Mark got it.
Never heard that?
No.
That had me laughing so hard. I had not heard that one before. And
Never have. And John, it was very nice for you to kind of go back to your roots. And go back to your roots. Got a little louder.
Yeah.
The Southern accent.
That comes and goes.
I'm here to sleep, y'all.
I pulled another card from the hat. We have switching roles. And John is in this one as well. This time he's with Mark. It's going to be John and Mark. And the way switching roles works is that Mark is going to start off as a doctor, and John is going to start off as the patient. And their scene is they're having a therapy session to get rid of insomnia. Now, the way this game works is that I've established their theme. however they want to do it. It could be medical, psychological. It might be both. They free flow this. But I'm going to yell switch from time to time. And Mark, who starts out as the doctor, is suddenly going to be the patient. And John, who starts out as the patient, is suddenly going to be the doctor. And they have to pick up where the other person left off. It's funny. I'm telling you right now. So there you go. You're just going to laugh. Just saying.
Wait for us.
Right. Mark, you were not in the last scene. So when you are ready, switching roles.
Oh, tell me, young man, do you dream of your mother?
No, I dream of electric sheep.
Electric sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Now, I would wonder why the electricity is involved. Tell me about electricity. Why would you be dreaming of the ship being electric?
Well, because electricity is what powers the universe, powers all of us.
Right. So it comes back to the center of what the universe is. And for us in our planetary orbit, it is the sun. So, and the sun is representative of the sacred male in all of us. And now the earth, do you ever dream of things that are more earthbound?
Well, I mean, sheep kind of live on the ground, as far as I know. I mean, it's kind of grounded.
True. So with the sheep,
Switch on sheep.
Sheep?
so the sheep, when I dream of the sheep, I just suddenly think of a Scotsman. And I don't know why I think of a Scotsman, but I do when I dream of the sheep. And there's a Scotsman rollicking through the hills, just having a very good time with his sheep. But they are electric. They flash on and off.
Well, I can do an accent too. I went to school.
I don't believe in doctors that come from the south of the United States. They seem to think things are not really real. They don't believe in science.
Maybe I could be from Boston.
No, go back to the southern.
All right, okay. I'll just go right in between somewhere.
So back to the sheep.
Yes.
The sheep for
Switch.
me.
Go ahead. Sheep's the keyword right now. Switch.
So back to the sheep.
Yes, back to the sheep. Now the sheep, as we've figured out, is the sacred feminine in us. The sheep are grounded on the earth, and the earth is the sacred feminine. So what your problem seems to be is you need to get in touch with your moon signs.
Well, here, quandary, a question, so what does it mean when all the sheep have been disemboweled and they're lying about on the field?
That means that your freezer is full.
Switch.
So the sheep are disemboweled all over the place. And, there's one looking up at me like, when he was disemboweled, he was like, it's like he was surprised for some reason.
Yeah. I think this is really a case study. I mean, I think this is something really unusual, something maybe I've never seen before, and I might have to write up a paper on this.
can you at least help me cure my insomnia? I mean, how do I get this out of my brain? Disemboweled sheep everywhere, Scotsman dancing around. You know, how do I get this out of my brain?
Well, I was just going to get to, I'm going to write this long ass paper. You read that paper, you'll be out.
How long is it going to take you?
End scene. Good ending. Nice. Good ending. Wow. People was surprised that he was disemboweled. Wow, that's, yeah. Shocking. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, God, that was a roller coaster.
Yes, you'll fall asleep, but not while watching Scenes from a Hat. Just saying.
Wake up.
Game number next is Let's Make a Date. And Marissa knows that MA's not here, but Jay also knows that she hates this game. So Jeremy is going to be the contestant on Let's Make a Date.
Hate being the guesser. I love the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Right. You don't like being the guesser, the contestant. So let's make a date. What's going to happen is that I'm going to explain the game. And while I'm explaining it, our effervescent producer is sending quirks to the three, the two bachelors and the one bachelorette. And with the 2 rounds of questioning, Jeremy has to figure out what their particular quirk is, who they are. Jeremy, in seat number 1, is going to be Marissa.
Hey.
Number 2 is John. There's a joke in there. And number 3 is Mark. So you call on Bachelor at number 1, Bachelor, whatever. So you have 2 rounds of questioning. Are you up for it? Is this the first or second time you played this game?
This is the very first time. I'm going to leave it open with I am a terrible guesser, but.
Welcome to my world.
Well, we'll see. It may work just well for you. All right. Marissa, you got your quirk?
Yep.
John, you good?
I do.
Mark? All right. Yep. Jeremy, when you are ready, let's make a date.
Oh, how are we? Bachelor number 1. What kind of pop were you drinking when you fell?
Whoa. Wait, didn't you just ask me that? But anyway. I don't really drink pop. I kind of gives me a stomach ache. I have a little bit of IBS, but we don't. I feel like you already knew that. We've already had this discussion, right? And you know what? And you're still here. So, you can drink whatever you want. if you remember that, because I feel like we talked. You know what? Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. Bachelor number 2. What type of lighter would you prefer to light a campfire?
If I were to light a campfire at night, I would run and hide, something like that.
Okay. Just hide it? Okay. Bachelor number 3. What kind of ladder were you using to get the cat out of the tree?
The cat will live in your memory forever. And you will have a great time in bed.
Okay. Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 1. What color was your pogo stick?
Oh, I hate that feeling. I thought I already told you it's blue. I have a lot of fun pogoing. It's I hate that feeling. Did I just say that?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff. It's blue.
All right. Okay. Bachelor number 2. What size is your underwear drawer?
If my drawers could handle things, then my love would be like, I don't know.
Bachelor number 3.
Yes.
What color was the pen you wrote my name with?
Blue is the color you should go with in your life moving forward.
Is that a fortune cookie paper?
All right,
Okay.
Jeremy, you've had 2 rounds of questionings. Do you think you can take a guess at either of them? Any of them? One of them? 3 of them?
John's poet who's just given up.
Yep. Bad poet. Yep.
Okay.
Bad poet.
Okay.
Nice.
The bad.
Marissa is like having like a butterfly effect, like a reliving.
Yep. Deja vu.
Okay. Yeah. You're a fortune teller. Fortune teller, Mark.
Fortune.
Oh, fortune cookies. Fortune cookie writer?
You're right. It's fortune cookie.
Okay.
See, that ain't so hard. I want to point out, I was watching you and you're going like, I could see you like, oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm like, okay, where are we going? But I try to think to MA's questions where it's just like, make them meaningless. But
And you don't have to. You can ask like, where would we go on our first date, or are you into back rubs? You can ask shit like that. It's literally whatever you want.
Right.
gotcha.
You did better than I've done the 5th time. So
Yeah, you've done like the
I know.
so.
Although the last couple times John hosted, we didn't have technical difficulties, so it might be safe to let him start guessing again.
might be. Maybe we've gotten past that
The
gremlin.
equipment didn't crash.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You guys make it easy.
Just
It's all good, brother. It comes with practice. Comes with practice. Okay. The next game is. I have the game written down, but I don't have the players. Miss Rachel says you did great, by the way.
Oh.
It's for Jeremy and Mark. Wow, I didn't write that down. How terribly professional of me. This next game is for Jeremy and Mark. And now that the pressure's off Jeremy, I'm going to let him know it's the alphabet game.
Oh, shit.
And he collapsed into a puddle. Yay, I broke up.
I have a whole list of X words.
Holy shit, you look like a Muppet when you do that. I'm sorry. Back on track, Jake. Back on track. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to play a game called the alphabet game. The alphabet game. And the scene is, where are the sleeping pills? Where are the sleeping pills? Now, the way this game works is that our 2 fantastically clever and wonderful and highly responsive performers are going to do this scene using the alphabet. Every sentence has to start with a letter of the alphabet, and they have to go in order. And we start randomly. We receive the letter L from our fan base. So we will begin with the letter L. Jeremy, you're going to have a quick reprieve. I'm going to let you take a quick breather, and Mark's going to start the scene. All right. So we're going to begin with the letter L. And then, of course, Jeremy, as you know, you should like start with the next letter. And no going backwards if possible. Actually, if you guys go backwards, you'll get like way bonus points if I gave points. Mark, where are the sleeping pills? The alphabet game.
Lou, did you check the loo?
Man, I've been through all of these drawers.
No, you haven't.
Oh, you want to say that?
Perhaps they're out in the kitchen?
Quit coming up with just random ways to make me leave.
Remember, I'm the one with the brains.
Sure, you got the brains, but you lost the pills.
True.
Unique situation this tends to be, but I think they're still in the cabinet.
Well, I found Viagra.
Well, go ahead and chew a few.
Xanax. Found some Xanax.
You know, right here, this guy right here. Come on.
Zoloft. I found some Zoloft as well. So you want that instead?
Ambien. Ambien.
Bisulfate bromide. I have no idea what that is.
Chloroform.
Dexedrine. Dexedrine's good.
Everybody should have some sort of vice in life.
Fish oil. It's not it.
Ginseng. Ginseng.
Pop on pop. Vitamins.
I don't know what any of these are, but I think we ought to just take a handful and see how it goes.
Just for fun.
Kind of, but more for science.
Yay! Were you looking at your phone, Mark?
My hand. Just my hand.
Jeremy, I want to
He
congratulate
wrote the alphabet down on his hand.
Jeremy, I want to congratulate you on your alliteration on the letter A.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a very good one. You two started off like gangbusters, and when you started using pill names for the letters, I'm thinking, oh wow, I just handed you a gold mine right there. But
Run it through, get them out.
Like,
oh well.
Apple, banana.
I need to get out my DSM-5 so I can figure out more of the pills that would help us.
Really cool that you guys know all of those.
yeah, I knew all of those.
We should do a kids comedy show.
No, there's a whole air song with a whole
There you
lot.
go. There you go.
Oh,
And
I could have used Ritalin, damn it.
Yeah.
if you gents are single, it's probably because you posted pictures of your medicine cabinet on the dating profile. What psychosis are we dealing with today?
Viagra's in there. I mean,
One, two.
Holy
right
shit,
out of
John, we got
mouth.
pills right there.
It's just only two. And one of them's over the counter.
All right, let's move on.
We're taking suggestions for names of cats.
That seems from ahead. We do not endorse the use of drugs.
Whiskers.
But you can watch Caddyshack and learn from that.
Just say no, kids.
Game number 6. Game number 6 is. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. And the way this game works is that we've got a couple of very high profile, powerful pitching individuals that are going to sell you 3 products. I think it's 3. And this is going to be with Marissa and Jeremy. Marissa and Jeremy.
All right.
Now, our producer has grabbed 3 images off the net. They haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. None of us have seen them except for him. And oftentimes it's best if we don't even see them. It disturbs us at night.
Yeah.
And they're going to sell these. They're going to come up with all kinds of cute, clever, and wonderful ways. So, grab my clipboard. Mr. Producer, are you ready? Was that a no or a yo?
Nope.
Yo, yep, yo, yes, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah. Eh?
That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, and it's just wonderful that the audience can hear you. So when you're ready, my good man, but wait, there's more.
Have you ever thought about just having a snack while holding your child while they, take in a snack at an early age? Now you can. Get your child a chocolate helmet.
No, Jeremy, I haven't thought about that. But have you ever been so mad at a screaming child next to you that you just want to take a bite out of their head?
I have, but I've subsided that issue. I believe child is a morsel of natural love. And yeah, now we have a.
But anyway,
Yeah.
but do they taste good? Hello. That's a question on everyone's mind. Now you can find out because it fits most of their fat little screaming, crying, pissing heads. Yay.
I mainly
Now
like to watch them try to
up.
lick their ears.
Well, now you can because they are chocolate flavored. Licking their ears was weird before, but now it's justified. Am I right, Jeremy?
Oh, absolutely. Next month, we're coming out with a new pair of knee socks or knee pads and elbow pads for your child to get into young chocolate arm wrestling and whatnot. But yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, Jeremy, but what I do know is now the Choco Head comes in caramel, butterscotch, keto friendly, and gluten free.
My goodness.
Now bitter people of all diets can take a bite out of screaming brats.
Oh my gosh.
Just remember, if grandma goes into some sort of slight diabetic coma, you can always break off a piece and just put it in her mouth and let it melt down until she comes back to consciousness.
Okay, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
I've always worried about my children watching me grow up while I smoked. So now I want to give them the opportunity to respect it before they become the age of, nicotine user.
Jeremy, they say that the average child gets addicted to vaping at about 16, 17 years old. But you know what? We're out to prove them wrong. It can be done at a much younger age.
Oh, absolutely. Growing up in the 50s, my grandparents decided it'd probably be a good idea to start smoking somewhere between 12 and 14. So I think, at this early age, we need to come around to something different.
Slackers. Now we can get them addicted to nicotine a lot sooner. Endorse Blue's Clues. With
This
the
is
flavor
also-
of applesauce and prunes.
All right. We're going to flavor it with cherry icy just to get them through and hooked and addicted. But I'm going to let you know the $8.99 price tag is only going to affect their parents. But
Jeremy, I know what you're thinking. This is wrong. This shouldn't be happening. This can't be real. But no worries. My first vape is about 12% organic. We're looking at.
absolutely, we get
And now
the
it's
greatest.
buy one, get 6 free because frankly, with the addiction will bills, you'll need them. And now with the light up vape button, so the baby can't miss it. So we'll ignite their cognitive skills too. For an additional $3.95.
And if you order in the next 90 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a nice chewable tip for the end.
Stop it. It's too much. Let's give her.
Oh,
And it's made of silicone, so when they're teething, vaping won't hurt.
Okay, I don't want to buy a car from you guys. One more, please. But wait, there's more.
Have you ever been in the middle of a Scenes from a Hat show and just think that the kids on the other side of the door won't be quiet? I, too, wish there was something I could do about it.
Kids, Jeremy, sometimes I want to tranquilize your asses. How do I do that?
You drive about, I don't know, 12 hours. Anyway, no, but First of all, we have this product here that it's very quiet, very specific. The child is knocked completely out. I'm telling you, shoots through walls.
Jeremy, if the child isn't completely out, what does the crankwood do?
The tranquil goes into the spinal cord and it releases a massive amount of melatonin into the child's body, making it a completely inept with everything that's going on and passes right out.
So essentially a mute quadriplegic.
Yes. Yep. We use the same on horses as well.
So I can watch the Below Deck marathon.
And you'll never hear a child screaming or asking for a cup of milk.
Will I be able to get through the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills too? How long does the tranquil last?
You will get about 6 to 12 hours, depending on the weight of your child, how much you hold it, and how much of an alcoholic you were at birth.
But if it doesn't work, can I double up on the darts?
It's all going to depend on your personal own tolerance, usage, and fun factor that you had at conception.
A crying baby is no fun.
No, absolutely. I wouldn't have wanted a crying baby at my conception either.
I meant kill the crying.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Obviously. So what are we thinking? 2, 3 darts? And how many packages can I buy in bulk?
Well, we're only going to sell these in pairs of 2 because they shoot 10 each. And I believe if you have more than 20 kids, you probably should get examined.
Oh, lawsuits.
Yeah.
It is this close to being approved by the FDA. So now we're selling them, buy 3 packs, get 7 free. We want you to be tranquil with Tranku.
Ending. This is something that I think every single one of us have wanted to use on every single one of us.
I can think of many places that use that.
I heard of people using those Tranku guns to just remotely vaccinate people.
Now with an anal relaxant, so they won't be constipated.
Hey, if there's a good drug in there, I'll do it to myself. So Jeremy, vaping turning blue, Blue's Clues. Is that why Blue is Bluey holding a hit for so long?
That was me.
Oh, that was you? All I remember, I was writing it down really fast. Okay. I do have a second
Maybe
note.
a little.
I'll bring it up when we're offline.
Cool tones.
Until then. All right.
It's the man that never fails.
The quickies. Boom, chakalaka, boom. All right.
Okay.
Oh, and it even says cat has audience draw from the hat. This is from our Mall of America show note.
She did a fine job.
So the way the quickies works is I pull a comment, a question, a jokerpedy, a fill in the blank from the hat, and they make it funny. And the first one is, I got 2 of them here. Ooh. Things you can say about a cooking show, but not your significant other. Things you can say about a cooking show, but not your significant other. I should have a closed caption. Miss Marissa.
Okay, seriously, you're not even going to serve this hot?
John.
Yeah, there's a clear winner.
You could.
Okay.
Why did it splatter so? Never mind, that was pretty awful. Marissa.
Okay, better than sex. I'm wondering if needs are being met here.
Jeremy.
See, somebody brought in her towel for the boil over.
John.
Yeah, it's quite doughy.
Marissa.
Okay, you can't not your sign. Okay, that doesn't even look good.
Mark.
I'm sorry your souffle fell.
Wah, wah, wah. Jeremy.
You won't have to ask me twice to eat that.
Marissa.
Okay, that deflated way too fast. Jay.
I can't believe how full I am. From the audience, Mr. Jason Delamater, it's all fat.
Oh, someone would have your knees broken, bro. Get your ass.
Mr. Bickford.
Ooh, look at me. I made a long john.
Marissa.
Okay, that setup took
She's
way
throwing
too
up
long.
in her mouth.
That setup took way too long.
All right. From Melty Matt, we haven't heard Matt. We have not heard from you for a while. Way to tenderize the meat. I have no idea if that's the inflection that he wanted, but that's the one I use. Miss Marissa.
It's a good thing you're serving that on a plate.
Ooh. John.
Yeah, now we're just going to pour off the fat.
Jeremy.
And now we're just going to beat this and put it in the freezer for a few hours.
Woo! Mark.
You know, sometimes you just got to stuff the chicken.
John.
And now we let it rise.
Jay.
Is that the foot long? Marissa.
Okay, that shit's cold. That's cold.
From audience member Sean Newland, if it's too chunky, just chew it. Marissa.
Okay, I so wouldn't put that in my mouth.
Mark.
Can I get that with the special sauce?
You don't want to say.
Let's move on. Yeah, we won't be performing at any kid shows anytime soon, apparently. Oh, shit, one flew out. Okay. Here we are. Our fill in the blank. Once upon a time, there was a blank. Once upon a time, there was a blank. Miss Marissa.
Once upon a time was a freezer.
There was a what?
Freezer.
A freezer? Oh, yeah. Right.
Just one word, right?
Jay.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little comedians who wanted to go to academy school. It was a cheap shot at Charlie's Angels. John.
Once upon a time, there was a producer that had more than one job.
Marissa.
Once upon a time, there was an improv show called Scenes from a Hat. No, it really was there.
And there will be again. There will be again. We're making it happen. We will return to the stage. All right, you made us all sad. Jeremy.
I have that effect.
Jeremy, can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Once upon a time, there was a joke in my head, but it's gone.
Once upon a time, there were technical difficulties, and there still is.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Mark.
Once upon a time, there was a host on this show.
Aw, still is.
Words hurt, Mark.
You owe him 3 compliments.
You're gonna buy me dinner at Mancini's one day. John.
Yeah, once upon a time, Jay called me Mark.
Follow up.
Yes, Mark.
Once upon a time, Jay called me John.
Thank you. Marissa.
Once upon a time, Jay called me Mark.
Did I really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I whacked it the next day. You could have just said it.
We love you, Jay. Otherwise, we wouldn't tease you.
I know. All right. Are we? Oh, John, you want to go?
Once upon a time, we stopped teasing Jay.
No, we didn't.
It hasn't happened yet, but
I know.
No.
Oh. Oh.
From audience member Melty Matt. Once upon a time, there was an audience member named Jeremy. You sold out.
I'd have to get paid.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, like, selling to what? Only his soul, I guess.
By the time there was an audience member, I was like, "That's cold, Melty
Yeah,
man."
yeah. Yeah. Once upon a time, people watched us.
Next up is our Jokerpedy. And today's Jokerpedy is backwards. Backwards. And the way Jokerpedy works is the phrase I just gave, the word, will act as the punchline. And they will give us the setup, oftentimes, but not required, in the form of a question. Marissa.
Which way do you only wear thongs once?
John.
What I call my ass. Wow, tough crowd.
Which direction is our humor going?
What?
Oh, I missed a couple here. Holy cow! All of a sudden, boom, boom, boom! Like four of them suddenly hit here.
Do it up.
I've got. This is from prior. Once upon a time, skin was thicker. That was from Sean, and then there's one from Marie that says, "Once upon a time, Alexa was part of the show."
Yes, she was.
And according to Melty Matt, it will be back next show. I don't know what the frick he knows.
Alexa unplugged.
Yeah, Alexa's unplugged. Ixnay.
Sure.
All right. Okay. I believe we're still on Jokerpedy. Mr. Mark.
what is the state of Texas?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I thought I had one too before I saw all these comments and I forgot. John.
Yeah, how I like to watch this show.
All right. Before we get deep and philosophical, we're going to go on to the hat. And our next quickie is, I can see them both. I want to use this one first. We have the sales pitch. Sean Newman, what is a Post-it note on your back? Backwards. We have a world's worst for the next one. World's worst sales pitch for the clapper. I don't know if y'all remember the clapper. World's worst sales pitch for the clapper. That's right. Mr. Bickford.
No, it's actually not an STD.
Oh. Wow.
No.
Marissa.
Twerking is hot right now.
Mark.
But it is an STD. Isn't it?
John.
Yeah, it's just like Alexa, but she doesn't talk back.
Oh.
Oh. So it wasn't that funny then.
And if you've got flabby arm hangs, you can turn it off and on like a strobe light. I am so hideous, Marissa.
Lights? No, this is affirmations. They applaud your every move in life. They encourage. It encourages you. You obviously need this.
Mark.
You should use the plug-in vibrator and then you can clap on, clap off.
Jeremy.
It was 2:00 in the morning and they called the cops because the lights were coming on and off.
I had one very similar, and Sean Newland said something very similar. So the neighbors know at 2 a.m. when you're Marissa, what's up?
Now in hands free. You'll think you're having a seizure.
John.
Oh, spank me. Oh, no, spank me again. Oh, no, spank me again. Oh, no.
Jay.
Did you?
Uh-oh.
Did you take first place in the Thigh Master competition? Have we got a deal for you?
I have a thigh master, inner and outer.
Ow. Steve, that's been used already. It was used right away. John, go ahead.
It even works for one-armed people.
Marissa.
Okay. I don't know how you know my street name, but I already have a job.
This is so off topic. What's my stripper name?
Oh, God. Jay the Clapper.
Oh, from clapping erasers, right?
We'll be performing at a children's theater near you. Jeremy.
As long as you don't reprimand your kids too often, they might not get away from you.
All right. I got one left.
All right.
My hat's empty.
Oh,
Dum, dum, dum.
Bad things. Inappropriate times to try and braid someone's hair. Inappropriate times to try and braid someone's hair. Marissa.
When Jay the Clapper is working his magic.
John.
First day of prison.
You're going in for your colonoscopy. Here, let me just move these out of the way.
Can you put some beads in there?
Thanks, John, for the inspiration.
The clingers can affect the test results. Be polite.
Oh, my sides. Okay. From audience member Jason Delamater, Brazilian wax.
No, it didn't get that long.
And Melty Matt did a callback.
Oh.
When they're wearing the Choco Head from the But Wait, There's More game.
That's not inappropriate. How do you think it fits?
I mean,
see, it's a weird time it's an inappropriate time to try and braid their hair because it won't work. Okay. Anybody? Oh, Steve's got one. Oh, really?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. God, I don't want to know, though.
Do it. Just
I don't
do it.
really want to know.
Don't think any lower.
You've done some sick shit on here already.
Okay.
Don't think any lower. Just do it, Jay.
From our producer, Mr. Steve Murphy. You can find him at, inappropriate times to try and braid someone's hair. Yeah, I didn't want to read it, but you people told me to.
Okay, that's the first one that I've laughed at his since the beginning.
Oh, Steve, someone laughed at a joke.
Yeah.
Laugh.
Mr. Bigford, save us. Go.
We have ways of making you talk.
Marissa.
Wow, you are one dirty, ugly piece of shit. But I'm glad you came in to get your hair done. Let's do this. Jay.
I know you don't want me to trim your nose hairs. However,
let's get them out of your way, bro.
That was kind of icky. That was going with the colonoscopy thing. All right. Mr. Olson.
At the after party with a certain host.
Marissa.
You know, with the right hairstyle, no one's even going to notice your back hair.
John.
At an open casket.
Oh.
Looks so much better.
Well, my Floby doesn't work, so if anybody remembers the Floby.
Oh yeah.
Mark.
At the Eagle Bar. Marissa got it.
Or the saloon. The saloon.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah.
That works.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you're when you're a plumber clearing out the pipes,
I think we're talking about the same thing.
like Sean Newland, I'm Marissa.
When he's down there doing what he's supposed to do that you don't compare to. Like, no, babe, don't worry, I got your hair. We good.
John.
I forgot now. Thank you.
Oh, Sean posted the hair from the pipes you pull out when you pull the hair out of the drain.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I
what
knew
he
what he
said.
meant.
All I could think of was plumber's butt crack. I don't know why.
That's one
All the
kinky
Brazilian.
plumber. He's doing that.
All right. I think we're good. We're good?
Good.
On that, ooh.
Gentlemen, llamas and alpacas, thank you for joining us tonight. We have Scenes from a Hat. We have just returned back to the interwebs, the online festivities. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the audience participation. We are on at 7 p.m. on Thursdays and Sundays, Central Time. Otherwise, it'd like not be 7 p.m. I guess. So that's our technical comment of the evening. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I am your host, but more importantly, I am joined by Miss Marissa Thomas, Mr. John Bickford, Mr. Jeremy Knox, and Mr. Mark Olson, and Grog's Tale, apparently.
Yeah, and a little cameo by Commander Grog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
On behalf of all of us, myself, and our host, producer, Mr. Steve Murphy. I have one job too, apparently. Mr. Steve Murphy, we thank you for joining us. We hope to see you on Sunday. Be cool, be fruity, be healthy, be happy. And remember, someone's got to laugh. And even if it's at you, join them and laugh together. Thank you and good night.